just bought our tickets, our car and 2 people over to go to Kimolos this morning. For the last 2 days it was so windy that the ferry was not running. So today's our day. We're gonna go over for a couple of hours and check it out, and then we'll come back and spend some time on the rest of the island here. So it's a big difference when it's not windy here, although the winds have been wonderful for keeping us cool and being able to hang out at some really great places. So there's a combination of pros and cons for sure. Let's go check out Kimolos. There's our little ferry stop right here in Polonia.
While the big kids caught up on some sleep, we decided to sneak off for a little adventure of our own. Kimolos is just across the water from Milos, and a short ferry ride away.
Here we go!
Good off to Kimolos!
Last year when we visited Milos, we didn't have the chance to make it here, so this time we weren't going to miss it. Since we didn't want to be away from the kids for too long, we kept our plan simple. Explore Goupa Kara, a hidden fishing hamlet with its colorful boathouses, wander through the main town of Kimolos, and finish with the stop at a nearby beach. And just like that, this quick hop made Kimolos my 13th Greek island. As the ferry rolled us into Kimolos, our very first stop had to be Goupa Kara. We braved the steep, narrow downhill road to get there. I'd been seeing so many photos and videos of this spot lately, and I was intrigued. From above the bay, you can see the rows of the traditional surmata, brightly painted fishermen houses carved right into the rock. The colors pop against the white cliffs and the turquoise sea, and the whole scene feels like a postcard brought to life. I love the tiny, charming feel to the area, and I could just imagine a nice, slow, relaxing summer in one of these tucked-in little places, having the place practically to yourselves. Definitely worth the visit. Next, we headed into Kimolos Town. There's something I love about wandering through a town early in the morning when the streets are still quiet and it feels like you have the place all to yourself. Maybe it was just the hour, or maybe this really is everyday life in Kimolos, where time moves a little slower. Several locals in Milos told us that not too long ago, their island was just as sleepy and laid back as Kimolos is today. And walking through here, you can imagine exactly what they meant. Whitewashed houses with blue shutters, bougainvillea spilling over the walls, tiny squares with a few chairs waiting for the day to start. It all feels authentic, unpolished, and charmingly real. Our stroll eventually brought us to the remains of the medieval castle, right in the heart of town. It was built centuries ago as a fortress against pirates, and today you can still see the old walls and crumbling arches woven into the newer homes. It's a reminder that even this peaceful little village has a layered history, a mix of everyday life and ancient defense. It's hard to resist stopping in this cute little town for a coffee and some breakfast, so that's what we did.
Breakfast in Kimolos.
After wandering the streets, it was time to go check out a nearby beach. Our final stop brought us to Aliki Beach, which shares the same name as one of my favorite places in Paros, where we actually kicked off our Greek summer this year. If you missed that video, you can find it linked here or down in the description. At first, we were a little disappointed to find that this Aliki was mostly rocky instead of sandy, but the upside was we had the whole place to ourselves, perfect for a quiet swim, a quick break, and of course some rock collecting. Mike, however, was less than happy when he had to throw some of his rocks back into the sea. Before we knew it, it was already time to catch the noon ferry back to Milos. Thank you, Kimolos, for giving us such a peaceful little escape and a chance to see something different. Now it's back to the kids and back to more adventures on Milos. You can check out that video, linked right here or down in the description. See you there.